What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel once again. This is me, Prasanna Sivadi, and welcome to my channel, Dr.Reviviscent. So, I recently got my OET examination results and I passed, securing the required marks at cutoff, we can say. And I also got my step results. So, with both of my results came pretty nice. So, I'm happy. So, one thing, the amazing part about my OET examination results is I studied for just a week, and I took my OET examination um, 9 days after my step two examination. So it was pretty busy timeline, but yeah, I did it. So as we all know, as a USMLE aspirant, uh, we need OET as a step to go through the journey. So every USMLE aspirant need to pass the OET, requiring the cutoff marks of almost at least 350 in all of those reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So that is what we need to secure to be eligible for the CMA certification and pathway. So that's it. Mm, yeah. So let's talk about how I did it and how it should be done in just 7 days. So I think 7 days is pretty enough if you try to study the full time, um, doing it pretty hard in those 7 days. But yeah, most people usually take almost 1 month duration, but ultimately they end up studying only those last 7 days because in the early few weeks the time is taken just for orientation, like what happens exactly in the examination, what needs to be studied. So I have a link to the Google Drive. I will share it in the description, so you can go through the link, and it is pretty enough. So the materials provided in the link is pretty enough for this OET examination, and I think everyone going to do it in 7 days. At least most people can do it in 7 days. So here I mean I'm relating mostly to doctors uh, going through the Western journey. So you most of you can most almost 95 to 99 of you can do it in 7 days. There doesn't need to be any longer duration of study for the OET, I think. But don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly because most I have seen some people fail in OET. So anything can happen. It depends on you. Okay, so before you are going to take an OET examination, please plan it early. So if you are going to take examination on certain date, then you need to book a date before, almost 1 month before. I'm talking here about the scenario of my country, Nepal. So the spots fill up pretty easily, and please book it up early, at least 1 month before. And the current price is I think I just paid almost 587 Australian dollars, which is equivalent to almost 50 to 54,000 rupees in Nepalese rupees, something like that. So which is pretty more than the salary, monthly salary of a Nepalese medical officer, Nepalese MBBS doctor. So it is quite a pretty quite a expensive examination. And what happens in Nepal? So the actual examination is taken on Saturday, and the popular center here is is the Universal Computer and Language Institute, which is there in Delhi Bazar, Kathmandu. So you can go there, and before you give the actual examination, before you take the actual examination, it is very necessary that you take the mock examination, because it will give you idea about what to expect and what especially the speaking examination. So it will pretty much help you and prepare you, and it will give you time to do to focus on your lacking parts and your mistakes, and they pretty much guide you. In writing they guide you, in reading listening also they guide you, even in that mock, just 1 day mock examination, on how to approach and what mistakes not to do. And the best part about the mock examination is they guide you in the speaking on how to what not to miss. So they guide you pretty good. And so the mock examination, the fee of the mock examination is almost 3,000 rupees. So it might look expensive, but I think it's worth it. So it's better to take a mock examination. And talking about the main examination, so main examination, so it starts on exact at 9 a.m. and there is a registration time from 7:30 to 8:30. So you need to reach there in that time. And they also provide you breakfast. I didn't know about that, but I went there after having breakfast in home, so I didn't take it. But yeah, they do provide. So let's move on to the what is exactly there in the examination. So there is listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So talking about listening part. So this listening and reading, these all these parts consist of 42 marks. So they will play the audio, and you need to write fill in the blank somewhere. You need to stick some options. So it's like that. So listening is easy, but you need to focus. You need to concentrate because if you, once you get lost or if you miss something, then you can get back to that. So that is pretty, that can be difficult if you miss it. So once it's gone, it's gone. And about reading, reading is easy. I found it reading very easy. And talking about the writing part, so writing part, so you need to write at least you need to write either a referral letter or transfer letter or discharge letter, whichever is asked there to write. So and you need to come to complete it within 180 to 200 words approximately. And so there is certain format. So and a certain sample is given of some words, and you need to compile those so words into sentences and write a pretty nice letter. And talking about speaking, yeah, so there will be two cases given, two conversation scenarios will be given to you, uh, and you will get 5 minutes for each conversation, and 3 minutes each for 3 minutes as a warm up for each conversation. And a paper will be given to you in which there will be the scenario will be given, and what is expected of you. So there will be written like what you need to uh, get from the patient. What you need to get from the patient. Uh, Sometimes you have to empathy. Sometimes you have to counsel the patient. So it's pretty much written there. So you just need to make sentences and phrases and have a good flow of conversation with the patient, which means in the interlocutor. So what I think is you can do listening and reading very easily, but writing, you need to practice writing at least 1 2 to 3 times. But speaking is but practicing the speaking is most. You need to practice it for 3 to 4 days, or maybe at least 5 days, or if you can then do it every 7 days, because we English people are not used to speaking English that much. And what I did was I went to Kathmandu and I did practice it with my friends, um, friend Pradeep and Pradeep and Rosmi, yeah. So they pretty helped me. They more helped me to prepare my speaking, and they provided suggestions, on what I was lacking, and whether it was a flow or it was a grammar, or whether I was doing or showing those empathy properly or not. So it was pretty fruitful. So speaking practice is a must. You can skip other things. You can you can practice less in other parts, but speaking practice is a must. You need to practice. Otherwise, it will be very difficult you to do it on the spot if you are not used to speaking. But if you are used to speaking and you are very fluent, and even if you are fluent, but the what the question expects us to ask is to be understood. So at least there should be some practice. And writing practice, you can do it easily. And besides the resources I will provide you in my link, um, you can watch the E2 OET channel in YouTube, which pretty much describes on how to take on the examination, and the one has got those speaking samples conversation, so you can see that, and that will pretty much help you. So besides this, I think I have pretty much summed up what to expect. And yeah, 7 days is enough. I think 7 days is enough, but don't take it too lightly. Yeah, because it is almost an expensive exam. So yeah, what I got in my result, so I got 450 in reading, I got 410 in listening. So in listening, you almost miss something. You are gonna miss something. Some words, but I have heard some of people who is scoring almost 500 in listening and some in reading. Yeah, but I got pretty low marks in my speaking and writing because I know I did some mistakes. Now I'm remembering those mistakes. So, yeah, pretty big mistake, but Thank God I got passed. It was not about the flow, not about the grammar. It was about the situation, the scenario. I completely misunderstood one scenario in one of the cases conversation. So that's why I got a little low in speaking. But it doesn't matter. It I got what was needed for me to be eligible for my journey. So it's okay. So guys, mm, I hope this video is helpful for you, and I hope I did some contribution to your journey. And if you like this video, please do click that thumbs up button and do subscribe my channel, and please help me grow. My channel has been stagnant for such a long time because of this USMLE journey, and I have been studying and working for almost a year. So it was not easy for me to put on some videos. So this is my another video after my step 2 examination video. So please do help me grow. Thank you, and best of luck everyone.